tonight with a good matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, we're all tied up coming into the finale here tonight. This has been a tight series so far. No reason to think this third game should be any different.
All right, Eric. Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. On the mound to square off against these guys, a former Cy Young Award winner, the veteran right-hander Bartolo Colon. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Ben Revere makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. With that, we'll call upon our scouting report to give you a look at what to expect now from this 41-year-old right-hander. Chase Utley will stand in, the National League starter at second base in last year's All-Star game. Now the first pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. EK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Here comes the 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's another 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another try at 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats. And he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Payoff pitch coming. And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a 1-out walk here in the top of the first.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Brandon Jordan will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First offering on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
The 3-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. 3-2, 1 out. You got him running at first.
First inning? Yeah, why not?
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Ryan Howard will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
1-1. And he has to fight this one off as it's hit on the ground. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Time now to meet the Mets as the starting lineup for the New York Mets in this one looks like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Daniel Murphy will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading up for the Mets, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Fastball in there for a called strike. EK are visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. And Brown will look this one in for out number 1. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Juan Lagares will get his first cuts here. First pitch coming. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are two gone.
This is a nice play here on both ends. First, he knows he's going to have to unload this thing in a hurry. So he's just hoping he can get this somewhere near his first baseman. And sure enough, he's bailed out by a nice dig over there at first, and they record the out.
Standing in now, Michael Kadire. As he'll take a look at ball one. Here's a 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. 1-1 on the way. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We've played an inning. No score. Adrian Beltran will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Here's the first offering. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
The 1-0 pitch. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
A 2-1 offering. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. 2-2. Chopper foul. Now another 2-2. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Salvador Perez will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First pitch to him. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Under it is Neuenhuis, and he's got it for the first out. Dominic Brown will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. The next pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 home. This is bounced sharply and right through the opening on the right side. It's a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Into the box now, Andres Blanco. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. From the stretch. Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Comes set, now the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here comes the 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Neuenhuis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Kevin Slowey will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. And here's the first pitch. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Comes set, now the pitch. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Here's Ben Revere. And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies leave him loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. David Wright will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Here comes the 1-0. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
In now, Wilmer Flores. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at something.
Kirk Neuenhuis will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First pitch coming. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Ready now on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Now the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now a ball lined to the right side. But there to glove it is the first baseman, Howard, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball there from Cologne. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, right fielder,
Brandon Jordan will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. First pitch coming. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-1 home. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Two pitch on the way. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Ryan Howard set to follow. He waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh, man. Well done out there for the second out.
Boy, this one deserves another look at show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. And now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Ryan Howard is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. that couldn't have been an easy take.
1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Travis d'Arnaud will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw over by Utley, 1 away.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
John Mayberry will dig in here. Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
1-0 on the way. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
The 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. The 1-2 with 1 away. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
1 out away now from 3 full scoreless innings, and both pitchers are working both inside, outside, up and down. Looking solid here to start this ball game.
Bartolo Colon will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One-0 pitch now. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Right there is Beltran. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Adrian Beltran will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltran. Get your heart down, here.
Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Fouled back. Now the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now the 2-1. Lined into right field for a leadoff single.
Now batting.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly, and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. He's ready now. The pitch, and maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
He waits. Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Driven the other way out to deep left field. Neuenhuis retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Daniel Murphy will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
First offering on the way. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. And Beltran throws on to first for the out. Juan Lagares will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes. Up high, 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Michael Kadire will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Here's the first offering. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Here's the pitch. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, third baseman,
David Wright dig in now with a runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
First pitch to him. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but you know, he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
2 out with the man at first. Here's the 1-0. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Andres Blanco will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
shortstop, Andres Blanco.
First pitch coming. In there at the knees, strike 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Now here's the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
The 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Kevin Slowey will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch on the way. Hey now.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Ben Revere waits on deck. Next pitch, number 72 for Cologne here tonight. And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count. but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Ben Revere will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Halfway home, still no score. Wilmer Flores will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Kirk Neuenhuis will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pause. Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 1-2. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. Runners off for second. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Jordan is there. 2 down.
Well, you know as well as I do, EK, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
John Mayberry, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
1-0 on the way. Comes back with a fastball, but this one's by him for strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Here he comes on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Stepping in now, Bartolo Colon, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. And no one will get this one. He's ready, now the pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Brandon Jordan will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck.
Jordan.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
The 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
Ryan Howard will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Comes set, now the pitch. who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
The right-hander deals on 1-2, and Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Get into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Adrian Beltran will step in, a base hit in his last time. First pitch coming, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Comes set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Getting one gone.
Here's the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss by Beltran for strike 3 as he's retired.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Salvador Perez will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
He's ready now. The pitch grounded fouled off to the right. As a look, now the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Daniel Murphy will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Here's a ground ball now to the right side, and it's going to be out of reach for the second baseman, Utley. It's a base hit. So with the leadoff man reaching base here, let's take a moment to check out this date in baseball history. Juan Lagares will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here's the first offering. And he's going to lay one down here, and it looks like it'll be a good one. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Yep, we got a scoreless game so far, so they'll put the bunt on right here. Get that runner into scoring position now with just one away. That'll give him a good shot to maybe break the seal on this ballgame.
Michael Kadire will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Pause, now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. He waits, now the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
1-1 pitch on the way. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now the 1-2. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Runner at second here with one man out. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Waiting in the on-deck circle is David Wright. Three and two, here it is. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3 and 2. But you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
David Wright will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First offering on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
First and second now, one man out. Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. Brown is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Wilmer Flores will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
He's ready. Now the pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, he really let him off the hook here, 0-2. Instead of working the corners, maybe making him fish for something, he pitches right down the middle and drives it for a solid single.
Kirk Neuenhuis will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. First pitch coming. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Dominic Brown will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
First pitch on the way. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Kadire is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
Well, anytime you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Andres Blanco will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's the first offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get him.
Kevin Slowey will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
The 1-1 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. We are still scoreless. Travis d'Arnaud will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. The pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. One on the way. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
The 3-1 coming. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Full count offering on its way. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And taken in out there for the first out.
We get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
John Mayberry will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
We'll take a look at this on show track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
Lucas Duda is going to loosen up now in the on-deck circle, so that's going to be all for Colon in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Josh Edgen is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ben Revere will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Now here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Oh, a tough play. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Oh, that's a nice effort that time out there at second base. Watch as he flags this one down. He has to lay out to do it. Then he scrambles to get it over to first base in time, but really nice hustle getting down the line. Beats this one out.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. From the stretch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's the 1-1. Revere rides off for second. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And when you're still searching for your first extra base hit of the game, this will work as a nice substitute. He's into second with the old single and a stolen base routine.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Here comes a 1-2. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. From the belt, the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 2-2 home. And he's set down, one away.
Yeah, that's the thing about a two-seam fastball. It'll really bear in tight. Show motion will give you a good look at what this will do to the bat. It just explodes on impact.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Howard.
Carlos Torres will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Ryan Howard will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
And the Phils know that one key hit here could make a big impact on the outcome of the ball game.
The 1-0 home. Shallow center. There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Adrian Beltran will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Now here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Two men are on with two men out. Here comes the 1-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with two men on base in front of him.
Ready with the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike two.
Hold it back, right here.
Two-two pitch on the way. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the payoff pitch home. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A three-run dinger by Adrian Beltran, the 396th of his career. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Jerry's Familia will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Daniel Murphy will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
First pitch coming. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
2-0 now.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 2-0. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Revere will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Juan Lagares will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Grounded, foul. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
Ready on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here he comes, 3-1. Hit on the ground to short. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Michael Kadire will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's out of here. So they're on the board. Finally. So a solo shot there for Michael Kadire. And the Mets will cut the deficit now to 3-1.
Even though this is only 1 run, this is important, not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He's had an even 100 pitches now for the ball game. I'd have to think this will be it if he can get this guy.
Now here's the pitch. On the ground now for Beltran at third. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Mets do get 1 back, though, on the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Dominic Brown will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Dominic Brown.
Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The next pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Kadire is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Andres Blanco will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on the way. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And the pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Xavier Paul will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 42, Xavier Paul.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And it's still 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now
Ninth
pitching
inning
for
save
Philadelphia.
situation, and they'll turn it over to one of the best in the business, the all-star Jonathan Papelbon. Wilmer Flores will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
The shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Blanco is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Kirk Neuenhuis will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now here's the first pitch. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in as their last chance now. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Here it comes. 1-1. Now the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. There to get it is Utley. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a nice win here for these guys. And now I think, EK, you better hurry up and get to a computer so you can get your taxes in by midnight.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Adrian Beltran. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 3-1. Good night from Flushing.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base.